All right. What is going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Well, I know we're running a bit behind. We are about a half
Good
hour behind.
evening, agents. Whew, we made it. Hello, everybody. This is your community manager 3RL, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. How you doing, announcer?
Man, I'm ready for a brand new day. I'm feeling great, feeling pumped. We have a great live stream ahead of us.
Right.
Let's go.
Behind the scenes, we are working diligently, fighting the bugs and the villains of our own day-to-day struggles. But we made it, and we're here, and I am blessed.
It's all about your everyday heroes,
right?
You know?
I'm a
Friendly
hero.
neighbors.
I'm a hero today, just so you know.
Yeah, friendly neighbors, friendly community managers.
Community manager 3RL. I just wanted to give a quick spoiler warning. I don't think there'd be too much that hasn't been seen in the trailers, but just for those who are diehard Spider-Man Brand New Day fans and don't want anything potentially spoiled, just know you've been warned as we move forward. All right.
Okay.
With that being said, I know I've been waiting for this, but Marvel Studios Spider-Man Brand New Day is just about here. The beginning of Spider-Man Brand New Day's trilogy has finally arrived in Marvel Future Fight. So once the movie hits theaters, we hope you'll show it lots of love and support because, I'm going to go see it, hoping to see it opening weekend. And as you might have guessed, because of that, the July update is inspired by Marvel Studios Spider-Man Brand New Day. And we have our favorite neighborhood superhero joining us, Spider-Man, a superhero carrying great power and truly massive, heavy responsibilities. Will a brand new day actively dawn for him?
I don't know. I mean, after watching, the most recent film that set up this movie, I don't know how this can be a brand new day.
We're gonna
until the very end of the movie. Like this is gonna be.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm very excited.
All right,
just the whole concept of starting over with.
We know the movie's coming.
That you knew.
We know you got a glaze.
Know you exist, and then
it's part of his character, though.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man always chooses to kind of take the moral high ground, regardless of how it affects his life. But I'm a fan. Hope everyone else is out there. But let's go ahead and introduce the heroes coming to this update one by one. First up, we have Scorpion, who will be getting a brand new uniform and a Tier 4 advancement, with Spider-Man and Hulk also receiving new uniforms. Also, our new potential transcendent heroes for this update will be Whiplash and Ulysses Claw. Some say Clay. Let us know in the chat. I don't know if y'all are going to let me know, but Clow, I think. Ulysses Clow. So we'll look forward to them and check them out a little bit later. So now we're going to go ahead and jump into the details of the July update. And as always, please note that the footage presented in this live stream is on a test build, and there may be differences from the actual update. Of course, we prepared a gift for agents who wait till the very end of the live stream, so stick through for that. And without further ado, and a little bit of off my shoulders, let's introduce our first hero of the day, our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man with a new uniform that has a very classic look. There we have it, Mr. Spider-Man. 3RL lore, Spider-Man is definitely one of my favorite heroes in the Marvel universe across the whole. I've just always been a fan. Behind the scenes, the suit you see is a little bit classic because the movie gives homage to the design features of previous Spider-Man suits. Yeah. Also, just within the story, he's kind of, he's on his own now.
Yeah, I mean, just like it's a brand new day, it feels like a reset, and so it's only right that, his costume fits that as well.
Exactly. Going with that.
Fanboys like the popular characters, fans like the niche characters.
For me makes
Let me know down in the comments.
We're taking hopefully back to the neighborhood. Yeah. Not so much cosmic threats, but more. We'll see. Yeah. Who knows? I could be. I'm just outside of a couple of cheesers. I don't know much. But anyway,
putting the man back in Spider-Man.
Exactly. So Spider-Man will be a human male superhero faction character who shine as a dealer. And Spider-Man uses his quick movements to effortlessly dodge heavy enemy attacks and then uses his webs to tie them down. We'll watch him break through completely immobilized enemies with such flashy action. I'm a fan. But real quick, let's go ahead and check out his uniform options before we check out his stuff. All right, I picked Carnage. Yeah, that's my vote.
You know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Domino. You can't beat that one. That looks pretty good.
All right.
I gotta agree with Announcer on that one. Domino was a pretty damn good uniform. Beta Ray Bill was good. Domino was very, very
leader skills. Amazing Spider-Man.
Underpowered,
increases
but
by percentage.
really good, if that makes sense.
Passive is Spider Stealth, activated when HP is below 50%. This recovers HP and grants invisibility and ignore targeting, with his tier 2 passive being Spider Snare. This increases guaranteed dodge rate. Super armor increases all basic defenses and increases basic damage dealt to super villain factions. All right, now let's check them out in the training room.
Like when she first came out and she had that crazy buff for PvP.
There we have it. All right, first and foremost.
And she was just one-shotting like everybody, like
a little,
top meta characters and shit.
Stretches.
All right, jumping right in.
That's what let you know right there. They can balance the game if they want to.
Spider uppercut. Take this robot. I'm currently going to just take out my little bit of
So
frustration.
I'm always going to give Domino our props for that.
On this robot here.
Okay, no iframe on that. Does give stun.
In the day in life of a superhero, it's just, you got to roll with the punches.
Sometimes the whole people that forget that you exist. It's just sometimes there's days like that.
This one causes stun to enemies. Skill number 2 is going to be called air web shooting. Ooh. I don't know if you know this, Announcer, but I am a sucker for slow motion and things like that. And so you get a little bit of that there. Okay. This one will cause web to your enemies.
Yeah, slow motion.
I wish I could do that in real life.
I mean, you can. Just, you could try it.
All right, skill number 3, which is my favorite name so far of the skills. We're only on the first character, so we'll see. New York Cowboy. Yeehaw.
All right, that's dope.
Yeehaw. All right, this enables attacking enemies who have activated the ignore targeting effect and applies stun, web, and incapacitation while applying to self a recovery of HP, a 70 chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune and invincible, removes all debuffs, grants invisibility, and 100% chance to grant all damage immunity while increasing all basic attacks. And that is, again, New York Cowboy.
So would a New York Cowboy say, "I'm walking howdy"? Is that something a New York Cowboy would say?
No, not at all.
Let me know.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Skill number 4 is called Spider Slam. Oh, okay. Slamming with some rocks. Applies to enemies, burn and stun while applying a self.
That kind of reminds me of the Hobo Spidey skill,
also increases all basic attack for each percentage of pure damage.
Like that was the cool thing about that fucking skill, which you could cancel it. They need to bring that back.
Protect it would appear. So
yeah, sometimes you need to do that though.
Yeah. Skill 5 is called Web Barrage. Damn. Wow. I don't know where those rocks came from, but he threw more of them at him. This applies stun and incapacitation as well as web. Grants invincible. Increases all basic attacks to defense and speed and crit rate while removing incapacitation, increasing basic damage dealt by 100% for one attack. All right, next up, let's check out his
so damage proc on an attack.
This uniform.
Iframe ignoring the 3. Oh, they didn't change the tier 3. Same old shit. I thought they would change
I
it.
think you could do that dance through.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool because you can cancel it, but still.
Responsibility striker, just for wanted to get a little bit in there. All right, let's check out his combos.
Yeah, I want to see this.
3, 5, and 4. Easy peasy.
3, 5, 4. So the 5 is cancelable.
Very nice, very nice.
As always, you can check out the combos devs recommended, and shout out to our wonderful community who also provides their.
Yeah, but that's not really a clean cancel on the 5. And how many hits was that?
Easy peasy. Quick.
Very nice, very nice.
As always, you can check out the combos.
Yeah, 65 hits. That's
and
not.
Shout out to our wonderful community.
It's very, very PvP.
Their valuable feedback when it comes to combos. All righty. Next up, this next character needs no introduction either. He boasts an unstoppable power that no one can control when he's angry. It's Hulk.
Honestly, I didn't hear anything interesting enough in Spidey's kit to warrant that uniform.
We have him. Behold, the monster.
So unless he's really strong, he's probably going to be a skip for most players.
Banner. Check him out real quick.
Unless they just want to take him back to the hero side.
That's pretty good.
I mean, he definitely looks on brand.
Oh yeah, he looks
definitely
great.
Have some Bruce Banner vibes there, if you know what I'm talking about. In the movie, Spider-Man goes to find scientist Bruce Banner and to learn how to control his own strength.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see them together in the movie. Like, I don't know how they're gonna interact.
We'll see. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Other Marvel Universe fans, Cinematic Universe specifically, has the Hulk, or specifically Bruce Banner and Peter Parker, I don't think they've really interacted too much as just, without their costumes.
Have they had a conversation?
Right? We're going to see it in this movie.
In the MCU, not really.
Uniform, of course, from Marvel Studios, Spider-Man: A Brand New Day will make him a human male superhero, and will also be a dealer. Hulk smashes the ground with his giant feet to distract surrounding enemies, like you just see him there. He also will gather the strength with all his body and let it explode with a magic roar. Massive roar, not magic.
Magic roar.
Not Doctor Strange. And when Spider-Man ties enemy down, Hulk will also follow up with a heavy-hitting cooperative punch. All right, jumping right into it, we have his leader skill, Banner's Biotech. This applies to all allies, increasing all basic defenses by a percentage, and applies to self an increase of HP.
Okay.
His passive is... All right, 1 second. Have a quick... His tier 2 is also Gamma Overlord. I apologize. We have a miss on the script for his additional passive. But we'll move right into his tier 2 passive, which is Gamma Overlord. Supplies super armor, increases all basic defenses, increases skill damage by 50%, increases bonus damage, and decreases basic damage received as well. I'll get back to his other passive.
I could get
increases basic damage received.
Let's just keep moving. Let's
check
out
keep
his.
moving
Check
forward.
out his
decreases basic damage received. I'm
I'll take a quick
confused.
look there.
Let's see. Yeah, we got Hulk. We got Punisher.
We got Hulk. We got Voodoo Surfer.
Professor X. Silver Surfer.
The Professor X one kind of sucks.
His other passive
the rest of them honestly aren't so
Enraged,
bad. They're the newest,
remain
latest
the same
uniforms for the
as
characters.
Uniform.
Even Yelena, even
right
though she's not
now,
that good.
Let's jump in and check him out, shall we?
Can't really be mad at it.
You just missed it on screen, but he definitely screamed. And there's some, turn on the cooldown. How's everyone doing? Hulk is a hero. He'll be a superhero for this update. And we'll check out his running speed. Even though he's a big boy, he makes quite a leap. Jumps over 2 squares maybe as he goes.
Those are big strides.
Yeah. Sometimes you would think, sometimes some of the big characters, their animation doesn't look as quick. But he is galloping a little bit is how it kind of described that.
Yeah, and it looks like someone in
covering
chat says that not yet. Peter has only interacted with Stephen Strange, Tony Stark, Steve Rogers, Sam Wilson, Bucky Barnes, and the Guardians.
Thank you for the detailed list.
I will trust that.
I was pretty sure because even in maybe Civil War there was a battle, but again I'm a little foggy. They might have fought, but not necessarily. So this will be a Captain Marvel and Endgame too. That is true. All right, back to the skills. First up,
let's see. Hulk.
We have Fury Stomp.
All you gotta do is watch Civil War. And that's going to let you know everybody that Spidey MCU has really been involved with.
Skill number 2 is called Stone Smash.
Okay, that's just a classic.
Yeah. I just want everyone to stop and think about the amount of
it is
strength
an
it
iframe
would
at
take to
least.
rip a piece of concrete out of the ground and throw it at their enemy.
Oh, no, it's
it seems
it's
impressive
partial,
to me always. Maybe I'm
partial
it's a
iframe.
normal
Okay.
thing. It's called the stun,
There's a
silence,
bit
and
of a wind up on it.
While applying to self a removal of all debuffs. Skill number 3, Condensed Rage. Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't look very condensed. It looks pretty...
That actually has a decent amount of hits on it.
Enables attacking enemies who have activated ignore target.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's an iframe ignore skill right there.
Let's check it out one more time. Also,
I
has
wonder
a
if
chance
that thing has
super armor, barrier, shield, all damage means invincible.
I wonder if it's an iframe.
With a 50%
kind of hard to tell with
HP,
the SFX skills.
And increasing basic damage by 1% per percentage of HP increased.
And I hope you can actually turn that off.
Number 4 is called Hulk and Spidey. I like that.
I hope Spider-Man shows up.
What would you look at that? He's pretty quick.
So that means that's probably cancelable.
Causes web and silence. Spider-Man is zipping around.
Oh yeah.
Hulk got more hits than Spidey. Spidey has more hits
next skill
than Spidey
is, Hulk
when he comes out on Hulk's fourth skill. That's ridiculous.
But this one is called Building Demolition. Of course, he didn't listen. He's Hulk, you know?
Hey, what's going on, bud? Welcome back. Welcome back.
Parts of the building are smashing on top of his enemies. This causes fracture and paralysis. While applies itself a 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. Increases basic damage by 100% for one attack.
That sounds like a paradox. Like you're building demolition. Like how can you build a demolition?
You know,
except it's like building like the noun, so it doesn't really make sense.
He might be a problem in PvP. He has enough iframes.
But let's just check it out.
Yeah, that'd break the world.
It's very metal. And then, of course, overwhelming power is his striker skill.
And enough hits on that third skill to really do damage. Like if it does enough damage,
he's just the basic striker that's
to applied.
Alrighty, combo time for Hulk.
What is it, 3RO?
3.
Hulk
4,
might be a two-way player.
Real quick.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, I'm really excited for the Green Machine, but he's like a dirty.
Next up is McDonald
green
Gargan, and AKA Scorpion.
It's like a Dookie Green.
I still can't believe that's his name.
Hey, you know.
Yo.
When I first read it, I was like, wait, huh?
McDonald Gargan. Scorpion, also a brutal criminal mastermind and one of the villains appearing in Marvel Studios' Spider-Man: A Brand New Day.
I need to put some more lime juice in your green.
Personally, that they kind of took like a mechanical route for his outfit. It's not, again, someone could potentially, not giving anyone ideas,
avocado.
Could make this at home maybe. Really good. What do they call it? A CAD machine, one of those like making.
Oh yeah, I mean, this sounds like a 3RL patented. Do try this at home.
This could be a good.
Please
do
try this at home. Let me know.
Good cosplay ideas. All right. After sharpening his blade of revenge against Spider-Man, he has awakened a Scorpion with, again, like I said, this giant mechanical tail. The question I have for you is: will Spider-Man be able to survive this merciless onslaught? I guess we'll have to see in the new movie. What do you think, announcer?
Man, I just can't wait to see the new movie. That's what I'm thinking. Fair. Whenever I'm seeing all these characters, like I'm normally not a person who likes spoiling myself these things because I get too excited about them. You know what I mean?
I apologize. You might get spoiled every now and then. Can't help it.
It's part of the job. I haven't even watched the trailer yet, just because I want to experience it all for the first time.
Spoiling here for you. He's a human male supervillain faction in a dealer role. We'll take a look at
if their interaction wasn't so cringe.
The enemies and pins them down with his sharp tail. He also will spray.
I don't know if I'm be able to keep doing this, boys.
Explosions and rain down poison by spraying venom in the sky. It's pretty metal.
I have to start catching the live streams after and just hit the highlights.
His passive is Venomous Tail. This gives a 80% chance to become immune to poison damage himself. His tier 2 passive is Scorpion Suit. This applies itself an increase of skill damage by a percentage, increase of bonus damage by a percentage, and a decrease of basic damage received. We'll check out his uniform options real quick. I'm also going to take a look at his leader skill real quick while we pop up those uniform options. All right, what do you think? Who are you picking?
You know what? I got to go 2 for 2. Domino once again.
Okay.
All right. No. Scorpion Shell is his leader skill.
Somebody needs to tell them this is not how uniform options work.
Let's check him
not
out
a game.
It's like as well.
Shit, is the uniform optional actually a good uniform?
Oh, righty. Seems pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to the guy, the giant robot who's so menacing.
Running around.
All right, Venom Burst is skill number 1. Looks like he loads up some venom in his tail.
At least for me, I'm like, why do you even need to have venom there? If you hit me with that tail, I'm dead.
Well, if you're fighting someone like Spider-Man, you might need something a little extra.
You're right.
You know,
so that makes a little more sense. Spider-Man is stronger than we are. If he was
fighting the announcer, you'd be KO'd in one hit.
He'd look at me and I'd be gone.
Maybe you need a little bit more oomph, you know? But
okay,
Venom Burst
so
causes poison and
one.
paralysis. Skill number 2 is called Scorpion Smash. Okay, nice little uppercut there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got a couple smashes
with the tail combo. This causes poison and stun. Skill number 3 is called Scorpion Swing. Okay.
No, that's fine, but yeah, but the wings were busting.
Poison stuff around.
Yeah, the wings were busting, and the fries was too.
There we go.
Well, that's a lot of hits.
This causes poison and silence while applying.
Okay, I'll be in there in a little bit. I'm just gonna do the live react, and then I'm gonna call it.
All right, skill number 4 is called Venom Rain.
I'm speechless with that.
That was on the spot.
That's a deep
yeah,
cut.
if you know, you know.
I don't know any of the I would have joined in if I knew any of the verses.
It's fine. It was just literally off the top of my dome. All right. Venom Rain causes poison, snare, and decreases all basic defenses.
That's actually a dope skill.
-5% and is stackable while applying to self a recovery of HP, granting invincible, increasing all basic attack, defense, speed, and crit rate while removing incapacitation. Skill number 5 is called Venom Pierce. Ooh. If you thought you would have been taken on by a single swing, you were not making it to skill 5.
I think a tickle from that the scorpion tail, I'm done.
This causes poison, stun, and fracture. Applies itself super armor and increases all basic defenses by a large percentage, increasing all basic attacks by a percentage as well.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna check out Scorpion Burst in this uniform.
But the update seems kind of small.
We'll go over the details.
Yeah, I see they're already ended.
Though the character feature here,
I'm just having a difficult time getting through all this sus-ass dialogue.
If you will.
It's like, bro.
Still causes burn and poison.
Chill with the shits. Just
critical rate increase, critical damage increase.
It'd be nice if your jokes were funny, but they're not.
Removing all debuffs, increasing basic attack, and
they're just sussing the motherfucker
in defense by another percentage. All right. Yeah. And his striker skill is called Scorpion's Hunt. Let's check this out real quick. This requires the following effects for 10 seconds. When activated, regular attacks excluded is used. Increases all element damage by 20%. So if you see, as a nice little poison cloud right there, and if you don't know, he's a poison dealer, so it's going to definitely increase that. All right, combo time. 4, 3, and 5. Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening or morning wherever you are in the world.
That's an interesting combo. 4, 3, then 5.
I do believe since you've taken over the command, you have never seen me fail.
A lot of fucking hits.
Just pretend like
I've just never seen you fail a combo ever in my life. I don't think you've ever failed a combo in your life.
I mean, let's just keep that rolling. It's not true. It took me some time to work on my timing. All right. And then also in this July update, as I mentioned, Whiplash and Ulysses Clay are also getting a potential transcendence. So let us know if you are going to be transcending either of these characters. Second here. Set it up for a little bit. There we go.
Whoa. You blowing my eardrums out, brother.
The enemy by firing barrage with a machine gun. Then he pulls out a magic rocket launcher.
Okay. I mean, they should have been had awakened skills. Like, all right.
Time to see what else is up in this update. Just gonna go over.
Yeah, that was nice.
Events that are going to be happening. So first up, we have 3 events lined up. We have the check-in event, which is a kind of normal event, the sequential mission event, and the roulette event. The check-in event is simple, similar to how you've ever seen. Log in just 7 days to claim rewards. Make sure you get them every day to get them all. The sequential mission event.
Sorry about that.
Each stage as you complete missions in a specific order. And lastly, the roulette event. You can spin the wheel using points earned through the normal gameplay in sequential missions. You accumulate points, spin the wheel, and grab those various rewards. All right. Next up, to celebrate the release of the movie, Marvel Studios' Spider-Man Brand New Day, an incredibly special event is heading your way. We have here a brand new timeline quest. Since this is content we showcased in previous movie updates, I'm sure many have already been looking forward to it.
Okay.
Timeline quests, the story branches off based on the choices you make. So you'll get to experience different storylines and see another side of our hero's journey. So this is just a little bit of content. Got some rewards here. Whoop. That you can claim.
Yeah. Anything special?
Some goodies. So be sure to check out the official announcement for more details about that.
Okay, there's a timeline quest and there's not a character attached to it.
Are you excited?
I mean,
not really.
Have to ask.
All
I'm
right.
always
I'm excited for
Next
Hope.
up,
Oh boy.
as you can see here, some quality of life improvements. We have 2 for this update. First, when you're quick upgrading customer gear, doing it one by one is probably a little tedious. I know it is for any game I play, but no more. We've improved the system so you can bulk upgrade multiple customer gears at once.
Oh my gosh, I am so ready for this. So many taps are gone, and it's going to be incredibly convenient.
Less taps.
Less
more,
taps.
You know,
more,
your thumbs don't get sore.
More daps. You know,
And
like,
then
give daps to your homies with all the taps
or
you
naps.
have to do. Or naps. Ooh, yeah, more rest time. So
Like, okay.
And, as you also can see here, there'll be
Smart artifact dismantle.
A smart artifact auto dismantle. So if you ever got tired of just artifacts piling up when you're doing the mission rift stages on auto repeat, you can now auto dismantle them right after receiving them as rewards. What's more is we also improved the auto dismantle feature for exclusive artifacts. So you can set a smart option that only auto dismantles if the star grade is lower than the one your hero is currently equipped, as you could see there.
that's big too. That's big too.
Yeah, but that's not how we roll with that.
then.
But okay.
With that short
I'm here for
and
it, sure.
sweet update, we have looked at the main changes of the July update so far. As always, there will definitely be more details and improvements that were not discussed in the live stream, so be sure to check out the update detailed notice that we posted in the community forum. And now it's time for our coupon.
So,
The coupon is reset
I
status.
must say,
Coupon.
what I tell you.
All right, there it is. There it is. All right, there.
What I tell you.
All right, coupon code can be in the main using the main lobby screen, settings, info, and coupon. If you're an iOS and Apple user,
3
please make sure
characters.
to check out the coupon registration
No game mode.
form. You can find that on our website. Sometimes entered in the chat.
Which I didn't expect one.
But yeah, there you have it. I apologize.
Which also
again for
leans
the
to
shorter and
Onslaught.
sweeter live stream.
GBR.
Behind the scenes, we had, we made it work, and that's all I'll say. Thank you to the devs for being on the other side of the world, helping us out early in the morning to make sure we were able to come and be on time this evening. But woo! All right. Be sure to follow all our social media channels, forums, and YouTube to stay updated with everything Marvel Future Fight. If you like and subscribe to our channels, that really means a lot. You hit that bell notification, you'll get it every time we have a video uploaded. You'll see that. How you doing, announcer? Thanks for being here today.
No, I'm just
much help.
I am sad that it's a little shorter live stream just because I'm having a great time. You know, being here, talking about Spider-Man, Hulk, Scorpion, like.
Yeah,
it's a good time, man.
I'll be seeing the movie hopefully next weekend. I think if that lines up correctly, we'll see.
I'm so excited. I haven't gone to the theaters in a while, and this is a great
you're gonna
reason
go.
to.
Okay, I'm holding you to it. Chat, if the announcer doesn't see Spider-Man
Listen,
by the time
y'all do what y'all want to do with all the rest of this
we'll
shit.
figure out what.
Because y'all ain't talking about
This is a
nothing.
test. We're testing your love
Dude, I gotta know what happens. You know what I
All
mean?
right.
Like,
Well,
it was such a cliffhanger last time.
I know. Then I guess you got to go. All right, everyone. Thank you so much as always for joining us.
Okay, let's go back and we'll check out some of the passives.
Universe across a whole. I've just always been a fan. Behind the scenes, the suit you see is a little bit classic because the movie gives homage to the design features of previous Spider-Man suits. Yeah. Also, just within the story, he's kind of, he's on his own now.
Yeah, I mean, just like it's a brand new day, it feels like a reset, and so it's only right that, his costume fits that as well.
Exactly. Going with that same vibe, it feels incredibly human, and honestly, the human touch is what, for me, makes Spider-Man so charming, We're taking back, hopefully back to the neighborhood.
Okay. Yeah.
Not so much cosmic threats, but more. We'll see.
Yeah.
Who knows? I could be. I'm just outside of a couple of teasers. I don't know much. But anyway,
putting the man back in Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Oh,
so
Lord, I was
Spider-Man will be a human male superhero faction character who shine as a dealer, and Spider-Man uses his quick movements to effortlessly dodge heavy enemy attacks, and then uses his webs to tie them down. We'll watch him break through completely immobilized enemies with such flashy action. I'm a fan. But real quick, let's go ahead and check out his uniform options before we check out his stuff. All right, I picked Carnage. That's my vote.
You know what? I'm going to go with Domino. You can't beat that one. That looks pretty good.
All right. Real quick, if we can just jump back over to game host cam still. Going to go over his... There we go. Real quick, leader skills, amazing. In the training room. Leader skills, amazing Spider. That's my vote.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Domino. You can't beat that one. That looks pretty good.
All right. Real quick, if we can just jump back over to game host cam still. Gonna go over his... There we go. Real quick, leader skills, amazing Spider-Man. Dodge rate increases by a percentage.
Okay.
Passive is Spider Stealth, activated when HP is below 50%. This recovers HP and grants invisibility and ignore targeting, with his Tier 2 passive being Spider Snare.
So he has an auto heal?
Dodge rate. Super armor increases all basic defenses and increases basic damage dealt to super villain factions. All right, now let's check him out.
Or just a bounce back heal.
There we have it. All right, first and foremost, we got to run. I got to get in a little warm up. Stretches. Spider uppercut. Take this robot. I'm currently going to just take out my little bit of frustrations. All right, we got that. We're good. On this robot here. It's been, sometimes in the day in life of a superhero, it's just, you got to roll.
It's just sometimes there's days like that.
This one causes stun to enemies. Skill number 2 is going to be called air web shooting. Ooh.
Okay, that is a full iframe.
Yeah, that's slow motions.
I wish I could. All right, skill number 3, which is my favorite name so far of the skills. We're only on the first character, so we'll see. New York Cowboy. Yeehaw. Yeehaw! All right, this enables attacking enemies who have activated the ignore targeting effect and applies stun, web, and incapacitation while applying to self a recovery of HP, a 70 chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, and invincible, removes all debuffs, grants invisibility, and 100% chance to grant all damage immunity while increasing all basic attacks.
That may not hit hard enough.
So would a New York Cowboy say, "I'm walking howdy"? So
all debuffs, grants invisibility.
That's not even doing a bar.
Moving on, skill number 4 is called Spider Slam. Oh, okay. Slamming with some rocks.
Yeah, that's full iframe.
Burn and this is all basic attack. accumulation of pure damage when attacking. Also increases all basic attack for each percentage of pure damage accumulated. And he destroys the neighborhood he's so lovingly trying to protect.
Okay, so damage accumulation looks like burn.
Skill 5 is called Web Barrage. Damn, wow. I don't know where those rocks came from, but he threw more of them at him. This applies stun and incapacitation as well as web. Grants invincible. Increases all basic attacks to defense and speed and crit rate while removing incapacitation, increasing basic damage dealt by 100% for one attack. All right, next up, let's check out his ultimate skill. And
yeah, which they did not change. And I'm disappointed in that.
Old. I mean, he definitely looks...
Okay, gotta hear Hulk's passes.
The movie Spider-Man Goes to...
I'm really excited to see
universe specifically.
It doesn't matter what you're excited for.
Specifically, Bruce Banner and Peter Parker. I don't think they've really interacted too much. Right? Spider-Man Brand New Day will make him a human with his giant feet, and will also be a dealer. New Day will make him a human male superhero, and will
human
also
male
be
superhero.
A dealer.
Okay.
Hulk smashes the ground with his giant feet, distract surrounding.
Human male superhero dealer.
Will gather the strength with all his body and let it explode with a magic roar. Massive roar, not magic. He's not Doctor Strange. And when Spider-Man,
so Hulk may still retain his PvP chops.
Cooperative punch. All right, jumping right into it, we have his leader skill, Banner's Biotech. This applies to all allies, increasing all basic defenses by a percentage, and applies to self an increase of HP. His passive is... All right, 1 second. Have a quick...
Okay, let's go back.
Defenses by a percentage, and applies to self and skill.
That's kind of where I got confused.
Biotech. This applies to all allies, increasing all basic defenses by a percentage, and applies to self an increase of HP.
Oh, so he's got a buff that buffs allies now.
1 second.
That's actually dope.
Have a quick. His tier 2 is also Gamma Overlord. I apologize. We have a miss on the script for his additional passive. But we'll move right into his tier 2 passive, which is Gamma Overlord. Supplies super armor, increases all basic defenses, increases skill damage by 50%, increases bonus damage, and decreases basic damage.
And see, he says additional passive. I'm not sure if he means 4-star. Let me go back. I'm not sure if he means a 4-star passive, or did they take one of Hulk's skills away?
Applies to self hitting cooperative punch. All right. Massive roar, not magic. He's not Doctor Strange. And when Spider-Man ties enemy down, Hulk will also follow up with a heavy-hitting cooperative punch. All right, jumping right into it, we have his leader skill, Banner's Biotech. This applies to all allies, increasing all basic defenses.
This is leadership. Okay.
Applies to self an increase of HP. His passive is... All right, 1 second.
I hope they buffed that.
Have a quick... His tier 2 is also Gamma Overlord. I apologize. We have a miss on the script for his additional passive. But we'll move right into his tier 2 passive, which is Gamma Overlord. Supplies super armor, increases all basic defenses, increases skill damage by 50%, increases bonus damage, and decreases basic damage received as well. I'll get back to his other passive.
You know, I could keep
later.
the chat company if you...
So skill damage, bonus damage,
let's just keep moving.
damage reduction, and defense.
Check out his uniform options, and while that's happening, then I'll take a quick look there.
Let's see. Yeah, we got Hulk, we got Punisher, Dr. Voodoo, Professor X, Silver Surfer, and Yelena Belova.
Yeah, Professor X and Yelena on second look are kind of
and that will remain the same from his last uniform. All right, now let's jump in and check him out, shall we?
Would you say they're liking?
You just missed it on screen, but he definitely screamed. And there's some, turn on the cooldown. How's everyone doing? Hulk is
they increase Hulk's heal.
He is
good.
He'll be a superhero for this update. And we'll check out his running speed. Even though he's a big boy, he makes quite a leap. Like, okay, jumps over 2 squares maybe as he goes.
Those are big strides.
Yeah. Sometimes you would think, sometimes some of the big characters, the animation doesn't look
Are the patch notes out yet?
He is
sometimes they drop early, but not often.
Yeah, and it looks like someone in chat says that not yet. Peter has only interacted with Stephen Strange, Tony Stark, Steve Rogers, Sam Wilson, Bucky Barnes, and the Guardians.
Thank you for the detailed list.
You know, I will trust that.
I was pretty sure because I mean, even in maybe Civil War, there was a battle, but again, I'm a little foggy. They might have fought, but not necessarily. So this will be a Captain Marvel and Endgame too. That is true. All right, back to the skills. First up,
let's see.
We have Fury Stomp.
Oh Lord, I didn't catch that the first time. See, they need to stop with the sus shit, man. I just gotta call it.
Skill number 2 is called
fucking Furry Stomp.
Smash.
Who gives a shit?
Okay, that's just a classic.
Talk about the game.
I just want everyone to
not about your weekend.
The amount of strength.
Damn.
Rip a piece of concrete out of the ground and throw it at their enemy. At least, yeah, it seems impressive to me always. Maybe I'm like it's a normal thing. It's causes stun, silence, incapacitation while applying to self a removal of all debuffs. Skill number 3, condensed rage. Yeah, doesn't look very it looks pretty expanded range, but condensed range enables attacking enemies who have activated the ignore targeting effect. Applies snare and incapacitation. Let's check out one more time. Also has a chance to penetrate super armor, barrier shield, all damage and invincible, granting invincible with a 50% increase of max HP, and increasing basic damage by 1% per percentage of HP increased. Alrighty, skill number 4 is called Hulk and Spidey. I like that.
I hope Spider-Man shows up.
What would you look at that? He's pretty quick, Spider-Man there. Causes web and silence. Spider-Man is zipping around.
Oh yeah,
like an impressive speed if I do say myself.
Right.
Next skill is Hulk wasn't listening when we're saying we're going to protect the neighborhood, but this one is called building demolition. Of course he didn't listen. He's Hulk, you know. Literally parts of the building are smashing on top of his enemies. This causes fracture and paralysis. While applies itself a 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. Increases basic damage by 100%.
I didn't even look and see how many Hulks, how many hits Hulk have.
Demolition. Like how can you build a demolition?
You know?
Except it's like building like the noun, so it doesn't really make sense. But it's fun to think about.
All right, and then World Breaker Smash will remain the same, but let's just check it out.
Okay, let's
listen to.
Let's hear about the skills again. Because I mean, it's really not much here. It's like just the uniforms,
Spider-Man is zipping
some quality of life,
Yeah.
like
maybe some quality of life changes that they were supposed to talk about and
applies.
did the same shit in the last update, right? The same exact shit.
Like it's a normal.
All this stuff y'all could be talking about. Nope, we're saving it for the patch notes.
Skill number 2.
And you piss the fans off. Like,
ooh. All right, this causes snare.
okay.
Skill number 2 is called.
Be nice if you
Stone
could cancel after the
Smash.
first stomp, but no iframe.
Okay,
Partial.
That's just a classic.
Yeah. I just want everyone to stop and think about the amount of strength it would take to rip a piece of concrete out of the ground and throw it at their enemy. At least, yeah, it seems impressive to me always. Maybe I'm like it's a normal thing. It's causes stun, silence, incapacitation while applying to self a removal of all debuffs.
Stun, silence, and cap.
Skill number 3, condensed rage. Yeah. Doesn't look very it looks pretty expanded range, but condensed range enables attacking enemies who have activated the ignore targeting effect. Applies snare and incapacitation. Let's check out one more time. Also has a chance to penetrate super armor, barrier shield, all damage and invincible, granting invincible with a 50% increase of max HP and increasing basic damage by 1% per percentage of HP increased. Alrighty.
Okay, so
Skill number 4
HP
is
damage
called
accumulation.
Hulk and Spidey. I like that.
HP
Still
increase,
shows up.
iframe ignore,
What would you look at that?
penetration.
Quick. Spider-Man there.
I think it's on the third. There might have been some other stuff that I missed.
Spider-Man is zipping.
Stun or some shit like that.
Like an impressive speed, if I do say myself. Next skill is Hulk wasn't listening when we're saying we're going to protect the neighborhood, but this one is called building demolition. Of course, he didn't listen. He's Hulk, you know.
Okay, you never did say what was on the 4th skill, or I was talking when he said it.
An impressive speed. Spider-Man is
I hope
Still doesn't-
Spider-Man shows up.
What would you look at that? Alrighty. Skill number 4 is called Hulk and Spidey. I like that.
I hope
Still doesn't-
Spider-Man shows up.
What would you look at that? He's pretty quick, Spider-Man there. Causes web and silence. Spider-Man is zipping around.
Okay, so that's it. Just web and silence.
Impressive speed, if I do say
That's
myself.
it. That's all.
Next skill is Hulk wasn't listening when we're saying we're going to protect the neighborhood, but this one is called building demolition. Of course, he didn't listen. He's Hulk, you know. Literally, parts of the building are smashing on top of his enemies. This causes fracture and paralysis. While applies itself 100% chance to grant all damage.
Okay, so you had stun, silence,
Increases
fracture,
basic damage
paralysis,
by
and
1%
cap.
one attack.
That sounds like a paradox. Like you're building demolition. Like how can you build a demolition?
You know,
Except it's like
Iframe
building a
ignore.
doesn't really make sense. But it's fun
Damage
to think
accumulation
about.
based on
World
HP,
Breaker Smash
penetration.
the same, but let's just check it out.
Plenty of iframes.
Yeah, that'd break the world.
I mean, he could stand to be a really good character.
And then, of course, overwhelming power is his striker skill. Captain America is coming in.
Did 3RO?
3, 4, 5.
3, 4, and 5.
No, I think that 5th is cancelable.
Real quick.
Well, no, the 4 is
Nice,
too. The
nice.
4 is as well.
Okay,
142
okay.
hits. That ain't bad.
Let's go.
That ain't
Alright.
bad at all.
Next up is McDonald Mac Gargan, and AKA Scorpion.
That ain't bad. He could probably get somewhere in the neighborhood
still
of
can't
around
believe
175,
Hey, you know,
180
When I
hits.
first read it, I was like, wait, huh?
So,
McDonald
yeah.
Mac Gargan. Scorpion
Hulk may
also
actually
a brutal
be
criminal mastermind, and one of the villains appears
a beast.
bad machine. And be able to survive this merciless onslaught. I guess we'll have to see in the new movie. What do you think, announcer?
Man, I just can't wait to see the new movie. That's what I'm
That's
thinking.
right.
Whenever I'm seeing all these characters, like I'm normally not a person who likes spoiling myself. Yeah.
All right. What do you think? Who are you picking?
You know what?
Yeah, not worried about
Seems pretty quick.
your little fucking game with the damn.
He'd look at me and I'd be
Spider-Man,
gone.
Maybe you need a little bit more oomph, you know? But
Mhm,
Venom Burst causes poison and paralysis.
Poison paralysis. Okay.
Skill number 2 is called Scorpion Smash. Okay, nice little uppercut there.
Mm-hmm. Got a couple
With
smashes
with the
this.
tail combo. This causes poison and stun.
Okay.
And poison stuff around.
Poison, snare,
That's a lot of
stun.
hits.
And immunity, increasing. And then silence, while
Well, that's a lot of hits.
this causes poison and silence, while applying 100% chance to grant all damage immunity, increasing poison damage by 40%.
Okay, so
All right,
poison all
skill
defense
number
down.
4 is called Venom Rain.
Silence.
I'm speechless with that.
That was on the spot. That was
That's
just
that's a
I don't know.
deep-
Seems like
Yeah,
they
I don't know any of the
might have
I
shafted
would've
my
joined
guy
it if I knew
Scorpion.
Any of the verses.
it's
It
fine.
was so
It
fast.
was just literally off the top of my dome.
Dun, 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 dun,
All
dun,
right.
dun, dun, dun.
Venom Rain causes poison, snare, and decreases all basic defenses by -5% and is stackable while applying to self a recovery of HP, granting invincible, increasing all basic attack, defense, speed, and crit rate while removing incapacitation. Skill number 5 is called Venom Pierce.
Okay, so it looks like they might have done everything on the 4 and the 5.
Ooh. If you thought you would have been taken on by a single swing, you were not making it to skill 5.
I think a tickle from that little the scorpion tail. I'm done.
This causes poison, stun, and fracture. Applies itself super armor, increasing all basic defenses by a large percentage, increasing all basic attacks by a percentage as well. All right, we're gonna check out Scorpion Burst in this uniform for funsies here. We'll go over the details.
Okay, so damage accumulation might be on the passive, but I gotta check and see if he has it in the base
character
kit.
Feature here now, you know, from a different universe, if you will. Still causes burn and poison, critical rate increase, critical damage increase, ignoring target dog rate by percentage, granting invincible, removing all debuffs, increasing basic attack, and increasing all basic attacks in defense by another percentage. All right, and his striker skill is called Scorpion's Hunt. Let's check this out real quick. This requires the following effects for 10 seconds. When activated, regular attacks excluded is used. Increases all element damage by 20%.
That's it?
He has a nice little poison cloud right there. And if you don't know, he's a poison dealer, so it's going to definitely increase that. All right, combo time. 4, 3, and 5. Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening or morning wherever you are in the world. Slower, quicker there.
Nice.
I do believe since you've taken over the command, you have never seen me fail a combo.
You know,
so let's just pretend like
I've just never seen you fail a combo ever in my life. I don't think you've ever.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah. Enough with the. I can't take this shit no more. All right, so hold up, give me 1 second. Let me give me a nice there we go. Let's get some nice elevator music going. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hey, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Hold up. Let's see here.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed.
All right, so this is the thing.
Made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say. right. In the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb. A new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall.
All right.
I won't stop till I hear him say.
I'm trying to find a joint I can put on and talk for a little while. There we go. We'll hit you with this one. While we sit down and we discuss and have class, okay? Now, see, the problem is the update is just too damn small, right? There's not enough meat on the bones of this Joker at all, and it's sad, really, that they take an MCU update and they do this, but then, like I said, Year of the Mutants, right? I keep going back to that, and I've been preaching it for a little while now, for the last couple of weeks. This isn't something that's new, you know what I mean? Really since like the third episode of the joint. So I look for something for Apocalypse. That's going to create a natural rise in value for certain blast types in PvP if he's oriented that way, which will in turn give us something to look forward to in Spider-Man. He does seem to have a little more lockdown capability, a little more AoE, a little bit more cancelability, maybe a touch more iframes. We got to see about the iframe ignore and the weapon that ignores immunity and how all of that works. They have yet to drop. Now they have dropped the key art. They have dropped the cinematic video and all of that, but that was basically the sneak peek. They have not, and they have dropped the update and maintenance notice, but they haven't said anything else. So the patch notes will probably be coming sometime in the middle of the night after your boy get off. I'll take a look at them. Of course, we'll go over our thoughts, but by then update will probably be live by the time you guys see me again. It'll probably be sometime Wednesday after work, maybe Thursday. But we can go over everything then. If there's something in the patch notes that, like the last time, right? They spent all of that time there you go. Yeah. Give some opera music, goddammit. Listen, they spent all of that time, bros, on that bullshit. I'm gonna go back and show you something. See? Because that right there, that was a mid-month. We're gonna open it up just to make sure. And then this was the main update, yeah? 7.7? No, 7.7 was okay, so 6.23 was the main update, right? It was all of the hoopla about morph and the gender equality passive, right? Okay. APOC was kind of lackluster. That's neither here nor there. Magneto was good. Jubilee was good, right? And Morph is a okay kind of niche character that needs other characters to kind of rise back into the meta for the capability really to be there for him. So he's kind of in limbo a little bit, but some built-in future proofing as well. So good and bad. The Shadowland thing, they should have expanded on it a lot more than they did. They didn't say nothing, I don't think, about the clear rewards or any of this sort of stuff. They did say that the characters could be reusable in the King of the Hill and all of this stuff. They didn't say anything about the changes to the Future Pass. What else? I think they did say something about story mode being improved to where you don't have to swap characters and all of this shit. You just have to own the character. I do think they said something about that. No. It wasn't anything about that. It was this shit. It was the ISO 8 combined systems being improved. Just like now. Hey, we improved what was this shit? See, that's why I gotta get on your ass. Yeah, keep that look on your face, buddy. Major convenience updates. Custom gear bulk upgrade. Okay, that's cool. Smart artifact auto dismantle. They did something very similar to this last time and skipped over a bunch of good shit that if they had of just got out of all of this playing games and shit and just like announced what the content was and what the improvements were, you know what I mean? And then put your personality on it or whatever. Ain't nobody saying don't be you, but y'all spending so much time up there bullshitting where it's like, bro, people don't want to see that. They want to know about like what's up with the game, right? So it's really off-putting. To a degree. Zombie survival, so they added the acquire all button to zombie survival. They didn't say anything about that. Like just little stuff like that. It doesn't even have to be the major announcement stuff, right? The excluding premium bios from upgrade. They could have said something about that as a quality of life improvement. I'm sure players would be because it's hard keeping track of all of this. Well, who's premium, who's not, you know. So, just talk a little more about the game and less about the bullshit. Whatever you're talking about should kind of feed into the game. You know what I mean? It should all come back to getting the information out, right? And they didn't say anything about so much that was here. I kind of fear that that's what's happening here. And if that's the case, then the value in their live streams just went in the toilet. Honestly. You know what I mean? And yeah, you could argue, well, this update had so much more in it, 8-bit. You got new Shadowland, and you got the Shadowland reward floor reset, and you got all of this cool ass shit. Yeah, but they had more and they didn't talk about it. Then what happens when you get less? You gotta find that fine tune. You gotta find that fine tune. You got to find that fine tune. Sort of situation where you can find that sweet spot and go, okay, this is the content. This is what's going on. That's what we need to talk about. Scorpion looks like a cokehead. Say, man. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you at all. Liking, I completely agree. This motherfucker look like a goddamn me crystal meth, heroin, crack junkie. He looked like he got a 6-drug minimum. And that's a light day. Like, what the hell? He looked like he snort heroin and shoot cocaine with his morning coffee every day. Figure that one out. Man, look at this dude. Hold on. This dude look like he on boy and girl at the same damn time. Like, hold up. You can't tell me. See, that's why your nose so skinny. See? Motherfucker all drew up and shit. His nose look like he got his nose look like he got rubber bands on the inside. Look, man. That's why y'all scarred up about the face, see? It ain't got nothing to do with no scorpion or nothing. You got a part going to your eyebrow. I heard of a unibrow, but damn, the side of the head, bruh. We just gonna take the unibrow and, gonna grab it, and then turn her head. Gonna move this motherfucker over to this. He moved. He twisted that shit over like it was a bandana. Say, man. And what is this on his neck? Hold on, I gotta blow this shit up so I can see. Might get a little wonky right quick. Oh, it's a scorpion. Okay. Duh. Man, this dude got the uni joint going this way with the cock back ace deuce with the earring in the ear. See there? See there? He found out he got his knuckles pierced. The webbing. The webbing. I have a fresh edge up and you scruffy. With a sideways Dougie on your on your unibrow. He looked like Hulk blew his breath in his face after he ate Falcon's mama's cookies. And the eyebrow just ran. Just like trying to get away. Say, man. And Hope, why you going gray, my guy? Is that a sign that Maestro Hulk is coming somewhere down the line, like a proper Maestro Hulk? Because we got him, but he ain't right. They could do a do-over. Personally, I want Infinity Hulk, but if they're gonna do that, he need to be a damn fool. Like with this uniform, he's a native tier 3 type shit. But we'll see how Savage Hulk do. Is he truly gonna be set? This is the one that I'm truly the most hyped for, honestly. After seeing the move list, the move set, how everything kind of shakes out with him, Spidey can kind of be interesting for PvP. But if Hulk is doing his thing, then Spidey ain't gonna have a whole lot of room to operate. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And unless they have something like very clever up Spidey's kit, or maybe something they plan on bringing to the speed types in general. Also the other thing too. I gotta go back and listen to these motherfuckers. Where's my guy? It looks very intrigued. All right, so let's slide this back. that down and let's hit play.
In Marvel Studios, Spider-Man: A Brand New Day. I appreciate personally that they kind of took like a mechanical route for his outfit. It could make this a CAD machine.
You try this.
All right, after sharpening his blade of revenge against Spider-Man, he has awakened a Scorpion with, again, like I said, this giant mechanical. I guess we'll have to see in the new movie. What do you think, announcer?
Characters, like, you know what I mean? I don't have any.
Supervillain faction in a dealer role. We'll take a look at him in a little bit. He charges aggressively.
Because I want to experience it all for the first time.
Spoiling here for you. He's a human supervillain faction in a dealer role. We'll take a look at him in a little bit.
Human male supervillain. Okay.
Him down with his razor sharp tail. He also will spray a toxic gas everywhere to trigger explosions and rain down poison by spraying venom in the sky.
They showed that video.
All right.
And then they showed it again at the end. So, yeah, this is great, cinematic and all. What sucks is typically they'll show like in-game fighting, and that in-game fighting you'll see they're typing. So, we pretty much know combat speed for Spidey and them. The question mark is, what is Scorpion? Is he still speed? Is he combat now? Is he blast, perhaps? Because I don't think he said.
It's like, I'm normally not a person who likes spoiling myself these things because I get too excited about them. You know what I mean?
I apologize. You might get spoiled every now and then.
Experience it all for the first time.
Spoiling here for you. He's a human male supervillain faction in a dealer role. We'll take a look at him in a little bit.
Yeah, human male supervillain.
The enemies and pins them down.
Nothing about speed, combat, blast, universal.
Toxic gas everywhere to trigger explosions and rain down poison by spraying venom in the sky. It's pretty metal. All righty then.
Okay.
His passive is Venomous Tail. This gives a 80% chance to become immune to poison damage himself. His tier 2 passive is Scorpion Suit. This applies itself an increase of skill damage by a percentage, increase of bonus damage by a percentage, and a decrease of basic damage received. We'll check out his uniform options real quick. I'm also going to take a look at his leader skill real quick while we pop up those uniform options. All right, what do you think? Who are you picking?
You know what? I gotta go 2 for 2. Domino once again.
All right, no. Scorpion Shell is his leader skill, increases all basic defenses. All right, let's check him out.
Okay,
in action
so nothing.
Well,
nothing major there. Okay, so like they didn't even change his intro animation. Yeah, they couldn't even change his intro animation. So it's like, I just want to see, is there going to be a different sort of situation with the patch notes, right? Like Scorpion looks meta, not really, not to me. Yeah, I get it with the hits and all. Keep in mind he's an awakened character. So you're gonna be, it's like 120, 130 hits, which is decent, but I don't know. Kind of still remains to be seen how good he's going to be. I say off rip, just from looking and from what I could see, Hulk is the must buy. If there is a must buy, it would be him. He looks like he's going to be pretty sick one way or the other. Either in PvP or PvE or both. Because the issue with the old here, let's get the game looked up right quick. Because I ain't gonna hold y'all very long. All right, enough with the opera. Yeah, they kind of had ran me hot with the shit. So, you know, your boy got to do something. Okay. All right. Let me get the game going right quick. Give me 1 second. Oh. Yeah, I do have to crank that up, don't I? Okay, let's put that back. Let's bring that down. Okay, there we go. So, what was I saying? The issue with Hulk now, as far as PvP, is he simply does not have a decent enough amount of iframes, right? Like if you look at the 5th skill here, well, I whiffed on it, but it leaves him completely vulnerable. Now, while it does have good targeting, if the target moves, he'll turn with him. He's pretty much just rooted there to take whatever damage the enemy throws at him. So it's not like he can't be pulled out of that skill easily. And that's his most damaging skill. The 4 is cancelable, but once again, no iframe, right? So no ability to hide from any sort of damage. He does have an iframe on the 2nd skill, but it's only at the beginning of the skill. It is immediate, but then it cuts out about halfway through. The 3rd skill, no iframe, and that is this iframe ignore skill. So it basically looks like the same skill. Does that hit? It does. Oh, that's dope. I didn't realize that. So I wonder if that's ignoring iframe the whole time. Okay, that's the HP increase. So it's not a whole lot of difference in this skill, seems like. So we'll have to wait and see. I think they added a lot more hits, is what they did. Because that's 91 for Hulk. You throw in the 5th skill. If you just let it ride out, you can easily crack 200 with him, but you know, that's not necessarily realistic because it's an infinite beam skill, right? So what's more realistic would be something like let it ride out, maybe 130 or 40 hits, and then by the end, everything is either charged up or you're getting ready to get hit by something, so you need to move, right? So, yeah. But that's the problem, was lack of iframes. So it looks like they've rectified that with a lot of what they have going on with him now. I mean, because if you look at him, yeah, the 2nd skill doesn't have an iframe. The 3rd skill is kind of hard to tell because he has the SFX on. So honestly, you really can't tell. Oh, there is a little bit of an iframe on that 2nd skill, looks like, when he's slamming down, but it's not very much. It's very, very partial. So you'll get hit long before that. Yeah, the 3rd skill, I'm not so sure about. That could very well be an iframe. Now, it kind of needs to be because it's rooting him and all of this stuff. But it forces all of the hits on in instead of that lingering damage like what we have now. So that's actually pretty cool. And then, you know, 50, 60 hits a pop. Like, that's easily, you know, 150, 160 hit combo. You sprinkle the tier 3, tier 4 plate on there, and you're talking easily in the neighborhood of 200 hits, depending on the character, right? So, yeah. Like, it doesn't seem like much, but just those little things that they did to Hulk's kit, I think is going to go a really, really long way for him. I think a lot of people are going to underestimate it at first, and then they're going to get a hold of him and see some things. So that's kind of who my money is on. as being the one to bank on. Spidey doesn't have enough hits, really. So if it winds up being a situation where it's purely a PvE thing, then that's going to be an issue, right? Hulk getting stressed out by inflation and taxes, yeah. Upside the head, looking like rearranged his face, yeah. But yeah, my G. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all, and I ain't gonna be on her too long. Might actually get me a GBR and call it a day. Cause we still got the double dono going on, so I can pick these boost points up and handle my business. But and we'll do it like that. So yeah, that's kind of the way I look at it. And you know, if this winds up being the same case where they kind of got caught up in their own shit and wasn't really doing their due diligence as far as like announcing and conveying the message of the game properly, because I said that the last time. Like, I ain't saying they can't be jovial and have fun and all of this here, but yeah, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. That's all. Like, at least the old announcer had trivia and shit like this. You know, some kind of fun games and shit lined up. What is this new cat doing? Like, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe you're doing some stuff behind the scenes or whatever, but I mean, if you the announcer, then you know, I want to go look up what that word means and start doing some of that. You know what I mean? Master of ceremonies, much. And not no EMCEE either. Like, you're supposed to set it up. You're supposed to tee stuff up that's relevant to the point at hand. The discussion is, well, what was the first comic that Scorpion appeared in? That would have been a nice trivia question to toss to the audience to keep them, because you're trying to get engagement, bro. That's all. You're not trying to get out here and be all fabulous. And that's just being real. And I'm just going to call it like how the hell I see it. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. I'm sure, like most, we would have liked to know more about the game, right? Especially considering that you guys acknowledged that even though it's the MCU update, even though they could have dropped a myriad of other characters that are going to be in this whole thing. So there'll probably be some shit like a new emblem added to the Spidey collection or some shit like that they could have announced, and it's probably gonna be a really good one type shit. You know what I mean? And we'll be right back over here going, see? This is what I'm talking about. Crazy. Waffle stomping. Yeah. Out here being all sassy. Like, come on, bro. I mean, do what you do, but nobody cares, bro. Like, that's not what we're here for. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't understand the assignment, bro. Did you read page 1? You got your name on the paper, but that's it. The hell? That's what happened when you give everybody a gold goddamn star. Shit. Oh, I've been trying to hold back. That's why I don't. Yeah. You are banned from. Yeah. Anywho. Yeah, let's do what we do. Let's do some Otherworld battle. So, and that's why I'm kind of interested to, even though God knows I need sleep. I'm really kind of interested to see. I hope they drop the patch notes at 10 o'clock or like close. Because I'm really kind of interested to see if there's going to be anything in there where I can just go, see. Yeah, participation trophies. Hey, I got a freshman daughter, right? Me and her mom, my wife, 17 years we've been together, going on 18. We try to instill values into her that, and you know, as the leader of the household, I try to set a tone that is commendable, respectful, respectable. You know, understanding the value of what is and what isn't valuable, right? Understanding that your time is valuable, having good moral character, treating people with respect, all of that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, this is my thing. I would say the same thing if it were a man and woman up there doing the same thing. Nobody cares. What's the topic? We came here for a topic. That's all I'm saying. And I was reading the chat and during the live stream playback, and there was a lot of the same sentiment in their own chat. So they know. Now on the flip side, give credit where credit is due. They have been dropping a few banger updates. Yeah, they missed with APOC, I must say, but he is more leaning towards PvE, like I was saying, than PvP. So if they come back and they buff this uniform for PvE and do like I think they're gonna do and give us a second X-Men 97 update with, you know, Celestial Apocalypse, right? The one we all know and love. And Onslaught and all of this stuff. Maybe a, you know, mid-month that's X-Men oriented. Or a seasonal for my guy Nightcrawler or somebody like that. Hopefully down the line, I hope. Which means they may also give a seasonal tier 4 to Iceman. Now that I think about it. But I don't think they would go male. But it's only 48 mutants. I don't think very many of them are female. I think it's like a 16 or 17 to 1 ratio or some or 16 or 17 to the rest being male out of 48 characters. So that's a difference of matter of fact, let's go see. 16, 17, 18, 19. And 48 total, not counting morph. So we'll do 47 minus 19. It's 28. So they could very well double up. As there just aren't that many female mutants that don't have a tier 4. You got Rachel and Hope Summers. You've got Negasonic. You've got Domino. And you've got Cassandra Nova. And that's it. All the rest of the female mutants have a tier 4. Whereas with the fellas, you got Havoc, you got Dakin, you've got Omega Red, you've got Sabretooth, you've got which also leans into, Sabretooth at least. Kind of leans into giving a Brotherhood of Evil Mutants sort of situation. Yeah, you've got Mr. Sinister, who doesn't have a tier 4 yet. You got Warpath, you've got Colossus, you've got which Acolytes, right? You've got Phantom X, who I think recently just got an Awakened skill not that long ago. Sunspot, Iceman, right? Nightcrawler. So you've got quite a selection to choose from. And then, of course, you got Morph on the outside looking in. So it's pretty much, that's kind of the situation. That is the dilemma. So, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Make sure y'all subscribe. If you have not, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And, yeah. Let's go clear out the inventory. In a minute, I thought I hit the damn inventory button. Hopefully they give a combined feature for the lower stars into the higher star storage materials. The conversion materials, I should say. Yeah, let's get rid of that as well. Yeah, I wish they had a faster way for this shit. Take all these motherfuckers up at once. All right. Oh man, energy? I only should have ran it 2 more times. All right, let's take them down through there right quick. Let's take him down through there right quick. Let's pop off. And there we go. Oh, there's some energy. A lot of energy, actually. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A couple of about 432 pieces. That's a 32-piece biscuit pepper chicken wing, baby. Yes, sir. And that maxes it out. So we hit on the first joint. We got ourselves the 70 tokens. Now we didn't pick up the bonus pack for the bonus tokens. We may have to start doing that though. But yep, just trying to hold out for the we'll do this. This is a good autoplay. Really not trying to do a whole bunch of stuff where I actually have to play the game. And they're like, oh, you could do timeline. Yeah, but I want to win my timelines. I'm a night owl too. Typically, yeah, but shit, hardly ever. I sleep on coffee. I sleep on a full cup of coffee, full cup, pot, 2, 3, 4 of them of coffee daily. So, yeah, I way overdo it on the coffee. I start out in the morning and won't finish until after the evening. I didn't make a pot today though. In the evening. That's a damn shame. And it's always I don't drink blonde roast. I don't drink that shit. Gold, none of that. If I'm mixing it with like a dark or a medium, cool. But I'm the type of cat, if I can like see through my coffee, it ain't strong enough. It don't have to be mud. I want to be able to see light, but I don't want to be able to see like, oh, this is just murky water, but I can kind of see to the bottom. Oh, there go a fish. I don't want to see that. No. I want it to be a whole piranha in there, and I wouldn't know. Got that Snapdragon coffee. Hey, there we go. Just what I was thinking. Open a riff and ride out. That's autoplay like a motherfucker. And it's useful farming. Yeah, I think we lost Conquest by like 30-something points. If we'd have got in on that first attack, any of us, and taken some of them zones early, they never would have stood a chance. they'd have had to gang up just to take certain sectors, and it wouldn't have been worth it. And like, it'd have been one of them situations where, yeah, you might be able to whittle down some of my characters, but if I throw certain tier 3 natives over there, it ain't nothing you can do. I think it was like one, maybe two guys that had their chef something. So, but they got off to an early start, and they were diligent. They took the whole map. We had to flip it, and we were in last place. Now, if the other clan had been putting up a fight, oh. But they really didn't have themselves nothing. But it was fun, though. It was fun. I'm gonna get a few more minutes in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it if these patch notes do not pop up. Matter of fact, let's see when the last couple of patch notes arrived. I do believe it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. For the main update, it was 2:30. So yeah, we ain't doing that. And 2 a.m. Yeah, they haven't. I don't think they've dropped one at 10 in a minute. September update details. Oh Lord, that's 2019. We'll go back a couple of update cycles. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. That was the 5.19 and 6.9 patches. The ones with Black Cat and White Fox for the mid-month. And then the other one with Gore the God Butcher, Thor, Valkyrie. Yeah, like that brought Dispatch Sector 15. Right? And then the Gore the God Butcher one. Yeah, Gore the God Butcher brought Dispatch Sector 15. And then this, the one for Valkyrie and White Fox brought a support character that was locked behind a paywall in the free-to-play territory. And, yeah, for both of them. So, not bad. But we're going to go ahead and call it, because I don't think these patch notes are going to drop anytime soon. And, yeah. We will catch you guys in the next one. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. And if you want to stay up to date, make sure you sub to the channel. And let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. It helps with the algorithm, folks. If you're looking for an alliance to Crazy 88s or taking apps, feel free to holler at your boy. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me?